Hi guys, today we're going to be reading Where Wonder Grows. Let's see what the story is all about. By Elena Gonzalez and Adriana Garcia. When Grandma walks to her special garden, we know to follow. This is the place where wonder grows and stories blossom, where we gather our magic rocks and relics from nature. In school, we learn that rocks are things, but Grandma has taught us they are beings. They are alive with wisdom, so we call them grandfathers and grandmothers. She asks us to wonder why these ones have so many holes, like secret rooms. We look inside to see molten heat bubbling from the earth's belly, burning new rocks into being. They were here long before us, and we know more about our world than we ever will. Grandma says that in the sweat lodge, they help send songs and prayers through the air to our ancestors. They have survived fire, and so they give us strength. When we're old enough to enter the sweat lodge, we'll know exactly what she means. That must be the sweat lodge. Tell us about the ones with superpowers, we ask. You mean the ones with a healing touch? We're transfixed by the colors of crystals and the glow of Grandma's stories. Curanderas who can cure the body with white halite, sky blue celestine, and quartz of all kinds. From its core to its surface, our earth gives us everything we need to survive. After conjuring fire and digging deep within earth, it's time to dive into water. We wonder what wisdom these tiny white forests and houses of shell hold down in the sea, where there is still so much mystery. Water makes and breaks even the biggest rocks very slowly over time. So when life feels too hard, just remember to go with the flow. As the sun quiets, we recall the rocks we love most. Silver beauties who flew from night sky like free light, dancing on air. We don't know why they came or where they were before, but there is something special in the land we call home, like magnets that draw these marbles from outer space. They remind us how small we are in this big world and how very powerful. When the stars awakened, we rest in our garden, holding our treasures close, and with every breath we continue to wonder. And that was the end of the story, guys. Let's see. Facts that rock. The elements of fire, earth, water, and air are celebrated in various indigenous ceremonies and art forms. Our book features our relics from nature that represents these four elements. Volcanic rocks symbolize fire, crystals represent earth, shells illustrate water, and meteorites express air. What do you gather in your nature collections? What is their story? A sweat lodge is a ceremonial place where some people go to cleanse their body and spirit by sitting in a natural steam bath, praying and singing alongside people from their Native American community. Various circles practice this custom differently. In our story, the children wait until they're older to enter the lodge, but in some tribes, there are no age limits. In the Nahuatl language of Mexico, a sweat lodge is called a temazcal. It's fun to say. Can you try it? Can you try it? Do you have any special places where you go to sing or pray with others? Do you have any special places where you go to sing or pray with others? Do you have any special places where you go to sing or pray with others? Some people keep their most powerful nature finds in a special place, like Grandma does in her garden. Others carry their treasures with them in a medicine bag. They call it medicine because many people can cure and find healing from the stones and plants provided by nature. Does your family practice any remedies or natural remedies? Where do you carry or keep your special tokens from nature? Not all rocks are ready to be collected. Some parks prohibit taking rocks and plants from the natural environment before collecting a new find. Be sure to check the park rules and even check with the being itself. Do you name any of your rock friends? How about shells, trees, or house plants? Remember to subscribe to the channel. Official Story Time with Miss Anna. I'll see you. Bye.